Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and please welcome my special guests Salma and Betty. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I cover up my spots and blemishes with the Fenty powder foundation. So as you can see, I've got a couple of spots right here and I'm literally breaking out, or I don't actually know if I'm purging from the new skincare that I'm currently using, which I'll talk about in a completely separate video. So as you can see, my skin is bare and I've literally not even put my moisturizer on because I want to show you guys how I prep my skin before going ahead with the foundation. My hair is still wet because I actually want to record a video after this one. You know, trying to kill one bird with two stones. Okay, so first I want to show you guys how I prep my skin before I go ahead with any products because my skin is hella dry right now. So I'm going to start with prepping my skin with my Tea Tree Relief Serum from ACNE, and I'm actually going to talk about this in a separate video. I do want to do a skincare video because, like I said, I've completely changed my skincare routine, and this is probably why my skin's acting up a little bit, you know, when it's apparently supposed to get worse before it gets better. So let's hope it's just that. Or it could be because I've just literally been on my period. It's that time of the month, so my skin's extra angry. I've been extra angry, I'm not gonna lie. So I've just put a couple of drops on the palm of my hand. I can't really show you because it's really watery, but I'm just gonna spread it like this and kind of dab it all over my face like that. This is just really soothing. I really love this serum, and I think I'm gonna keep this in my skincare routine. Okay, and then after that I'm gonna put some SPF, and I've been trying the Ultra Sun Face SPF 30. It's okay, but if you guys can recommend any SPF creams, let me know in the comment down below because I'm happy to try others. And then after that I'm just gonna go ahead with my moisturizer, and I've been using the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream. I'm just gonna rub that all over my face. So while I wait for that to set, I'm just gonna do my eyebrows real quick. So I'm still using soap brows, but I actually want to purchase the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze when it returns back in stock because it's out of stock everywhere. Shock. Oh no, I think I've made this a little bit too watery, but it's okay, we'll make it work. Alright, so I normally just apply, look, I put so much product, oh my god. I'm just gonna apply that on my brows with a spoolie. Okay, if your eyebrows turns out like this from the soap brows, don't worry, because what I normally do is I just use my finger to brush it up, and this helps hold the hairs, to be honest, so I actually like doing that, and it gets rid of the excess. And I'm just going to do the same for the other one. Okay, and now I'm just going to go ahead and use my brow microbleeding pen from Benefit, and I'm just going to start right here and kind of flick it up. And then I kind of just fill in the sparse bits. I normally do my brows first while I wait for everything to set. Just makes sense, doesn't it? And I just fill in the top bit, just a little bit. Okay, so now that I've done my brows, I can start with what this video is all about. So I'm going to start with my Fenty Pro Filter Soft Silk Primer, and I don't actually like using her primers anymore because they're highly fragranced, and you know how I feel about fragrance. Don't need them, don't like them. For the sake of this video, I'm going to pair it with their powder foundation. It's probably one of the reasons why I'm breaking out as well, because I'm using products that my skin isn't really used to using. So the first thing that I actually do is conceal, and normally I wouldn't do that if I was using a liquid foundation, but because I'm using a powder foundation, I want to use the liquid first, set it with a powder, and then go in with the powder foundation. So I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I've got it in the shade Ginger. That's upside down. There you go. So what I normally do first is go in with the under eye. And then I also put this under my nose, because as you can see it's a bit red. And then what I do is I literally just put a dot on each spot or whatever you want to conceal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my beauty blender and blend this out first. I haven't actually had clear skin all my life. I struggled with it at school and then it went away, and then literally about 4 years ago my face was literally covered in spots. So yeah, I had problematic skin like 4 years ago, and then I got pregnant with Mila and then it just disappeared. And then when she was born it didn't come back, so I was like, great, this is amazing. She's 2 years old now, so for 2 years I had clear skin. Fantastic, brilliant. And then comes Corona. I think it's maybe due to stress and obviously eating a lot of crap whilst in lockdown, because what else do you do in lockdown? Eat crap. So now I'm just going to blend these two out with my beauty blender as well, but what I'm going to do is just pat gently with the tip of the beauty blender, and I'm just going to pat like that. And because I left it to last, it's set a little bit anyway. So I'm just patting it gently with a tip, and I'm also going to do this one. And I kind of want to just blend the concealer out a bit so it doesn't look like you've just got a patch of concealer on. This one is really, really dark. I'm going to apply some more on that one in a minute. So now I'm going to go over it again with the same concealer. Just one dot each. And basically I'm going to keep doing this until it's concealed. You know what, guys? Your hands are literally the best tool when it comes to makeup. Most of the time anyway, because you can control what you can do with your hands and fingers, right? And also I find that the temperature of your skin just helps blend out makeup so easily. I think that's just about done. I'm just going to do one more dot here. Tiny little dot. And by doing this, you can control the amount of products that you're putting on your face. When you just use a foundation to cover up your acne, spots, or any darkness around the face, you end up using loads, because what you're trying to do is just literally cover it. But when you spot conceal, you can control, like, look, even just the tiniest bit of concealer, that's going to do a lot of work on the spot. Can you see that? The redness has gone and it's concealed very well. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to apply a lighter shade of concealer around my under eyes. And I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20. And I'm just going to literally swipe that across here, just to brighten up these areas. And then I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender again. And the reason why I didn't do this straight away is because obviously I didn't want to go over my spots with a lighter concealer, otherwise it's just going to accentuate the spots. Okay, so now that I've concealed the areas where I wanted to conceal, I'm going to set it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder with the beauty blender. I love setting my under eye with a beauty blender. I just find that it blends out so nicely, better than a brush. So I know it looks a little bit too much right now, but what I do is I just literally pat it until it disappears. The Laura Mercier translucent powder is literally one of those products that I'll probably use over and over again. And I'm lightly gonna just press that on top of my spots. And also the leftover on top of my nose and my forehead area. Okay, so now I'm going to use the star of the show, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 290. I actually really enjoy using the sponge for this, so I'm just going to go ahead and press it onto the product. And I'm going to start on this side of my face actually. I'm going to start on the bottom. I really love this powder foundation. Actually, it's the first powder foundation I've ever tried. I know a lot of people are scared to use powder because it can make you look really cakey or really dry, but no, this powder really doesn't. Don't know if you guys can see the difference on the camera, but see what I mean? See what I'm showing? See what I'm saying? So I'm not actually going to take it all the way up to my under eye because obviously I don't want to disturb my concealer arrangement. I don't normally put a lot of products around my chin and mustache area. I don't actually know if it covers spots just as well without spot concealing. I've never actually tried it. So maybe that's something that I should really try if I don't have time to spot conceal especially. So obviously you don't want to wipe the products that you've put on the spot. So I literally just want to gently press the product on top. And then I just want to put a little bit over my forehead, not too much. I actually think I did well covering up the spots, considering they were bright red and they were quite raised, but that's literally what I do to cover up my spots. Make sure your skin's prepped and moisturized, spot conceal, set the concealer, and then go ahead with your foundation. You can even do that with a liquid foundation. I just wanted to show you guys how I do it with my Fenty powder foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face now. I'm just going to contour slightly with my KVD Shade and Light palette, which I've been using for the past 6 years. I'm also going to use the same shade on my eyes. I love doing this. I love putting my contour shade on my eyelids or even a bronzer, but sometimes a bronzer can be a bit too orange for my eyes. So I tend to stick with a contour shade. And then I'm just going to pop some bronzer, and I'm going to use my favourite, my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer. I find that this bronzer goes really well with the Fenty powder foundation as well. It just glides so smooth. And for blusher, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio, and I absolutely love using these two shades over here. So I'm going to mix that together, and I'm just going to place that right on top of the bronzer. Okay, so I know this is a lot of powder, but I'm going to set my face with a setting spray anyway. But I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and I'm just going to swirl my bronzer powder all over that, get rid of the excess. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to buff everything in. And also, because this powder literally minimizes the pores, I can't stop using it. I literally do not leave the house without this powder on. And that's it. So I'm just going to put my setting spray on, and then I'm going to show you guys these new lashes that I've been sent by Boss Babe Cosmetics. So I'm just going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I really love this setting spray actually. Alrighty, so I've been lucky enough to receive this package from Boss Babe Cosmetics. It's literally like my first PR package. And I love how it says always be positive on the top of the box, because I'm just trying to stay positive every day. So these are the lashes. I received 5 pairs of beautiful lashes that I've been dying to try. This one is called Mia, and these are the sort of lashes that I would normally wear. And then you get one called Natty, and it looks like this. I really like the look of this one actually, and this one is called Diva. Really like the look of that one. And then you've got the more natural one called Airy. Is it called Airy? Correct me if I'm wrong, Boss Babe Cosmetics. And she looks like this. So that's the one I'm actually going to wear today, because I'm just keeping it natural. And the last one I'm guessing is the more fuller pair of lashes, and this one is called Lay or Lee. I will definitely be using that for a night out. So thank you very much, Boss Babe Cosmetics, for sending me these beautiful lashes. And I'm going to try Airy right now. I'm just going to take that out actually with my fingers. Yeah, so first impressions, it's very bendy, and I like that it's got no leftover glue on the band as well, because sometimes when you get strip lashes like this, you get like some glue residue on the ends, and it's really not nice because you have to pick it. So I'm just going to place it on my eye right now just to see if I need to cut it, and it looks like it's the perfect length actually. The only negative thing I can say about this right now is that it doesn't come with a glue, but that's no biggie because I've got tons of glue at home anyway. I'm just actually going to cut the end of this one. I don't know why my glue is coming out from the side, by the way, so just ignore that. I'm just going to place that on there. They're making so much noise upstairs. It's like, they just want to piss me off every day. Every day, let's piss off Susie, yay. I normally wait around 30 seconds before I pop the lashes on, so the glue has set a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to pop the lashes on, and I'm going to give you guys my honest review. Well, first impressions, because let's face it, you can't really review a product on the first time round, can you really? Or, I don't know, can you? Okay, so I'm just going to use my tweezers to pop that on my lashes. That was really simple. Like I said, some strip lashes are so hard to put on because the bands are so thick and stiff, but this one you can literally just place it within seconds, and I love that it's not moving, and I love how natural this one looks. Wow, I love how the bands are flexible and they're not too stiff, and these are really comfortable. Probably one of the most comfortable lashes I've ever had on actually. They're super comfortable. What do you think? I'm actually going to put some mascara over it. I know I probably shouldn't, but I always do. So first impressions, I'm going to give these lashes a thumbs up. Obviously I don't know how the others are going to feel, but from what I can see, the bands look very similar, so I don't think I'm going to have any problems applying all of them, to be honest with you. Thank you so much, Boss Baby Cosmetics. I'm super grateful, and I absolutely love them. I might as well finish up this look, so I'm going to apply some lipstick on, and first I'm going to apply my Barry lip liner in the shade Chocolate, and it looks like this. This was like £2.50, really cheap and really creamy. And then I'm going to use my all-time favourite lipstick, and I think I've literally spoke about this lipstick in all of my videos. It's the Patrick Star Major Headlines in the shade Ocean Single. It's my favourite. I wear it almost every day. And I'm just going to place that right in the middle. And I am ready. So yeah, I'm going to do my hair now with my Beautyworks / Molly May curling tongs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you click like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Toodoo!